Oh. Why'd you fucking...
Peculiar. Damn it, I'm really mad. I can't find George. I'll find you another time.
I don't have time.
Well, I went around my map with my header that allows me to see all figures, invisible or not. And, yeah, he gone. He gone. And that's funny because he was the first one to die and he was gone from the Beatles. So it's like, it's rip, with spoof, but haha, dark humor.
I'm hard. Uh-huh.
Well, hello.
Fucking summoned.
Don't
He's been summoned.
I don't know, it's 8:15.
We're still waiting on Matt, though. We haven't heard anything from Matt.
Yeah,
Classic.
Matt's been quiet.
He's green now.
Oh, nice. Money.
Like, sorry,
I
guys.
summoned
I
the
forgot
Edmund. Oh, nice.
There it is. There it is. You had us worried. My butthole popped in there.
Oh, hey, kid.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh, hi. Welcome, one and all in one. Tonight's going to be a very fun night of magical circumstances. We'll start off with a quick,
Bequeath.
yeah.
A
A
quick.
quick remembrance of what happened last time on Dungeons and Dragons. You guys made your ways through the Ark, meeting a few different individuals. Edna Mode. You also saw the giant graveyard that is upkept by the Church of Pelor. You guys made your way through these smoky, almost steamy, misty streets. Some information and disliking of Aeonax was prevailed from the people of Pelor. And you guys got that tea patty that you were needing to do. As well as put a risque type of ascendance on a dress for the captain that she is going to wear for the ball, the party, the year event that the 1% of the 1% look forward to. While others are trying to find ways in, think on how to do so. So far, you know of two surefire ways. A, being invited by somebody with an invite, being their +1. B, becoming someone of well-known. Someone to get an invite from the keeper themselves. And C, other ways that are yet to unfold. Where we left off was the captain put together some walls, a roof of sorts, in a stone hut in the alleyway of Edna Mode.
Not my idea, by the way.
It wasn't his idea, her idea, by the way. It just happenstance that that alley was a perfect inkling for this hovel of stone. As though weary travelers laid their head down to rest after a kind of uneventful day of just conversation and converse. Walking, bartering, meeting a band of magnitude as such of the Beatles. Trying to court your way into such things. As our weary travelers laid their hand, or travelers, captives is probably the better word, lays their heads down on the stone embrace. One of the fine fellows of the crew, the captain, made off to go to one of the shops they visited earlier that day in hopes to get more material. Off she went. She approached, landing on the roof as the spider on the back of her hawk bid her adieu. Off to scour the sky above, keep eye out, as some would say. The captain entered meticulously into the front, through the door, no less. No traps, seemingly. Upon entry, as they walked in, she crawled all 8 legs of the spider scat and skittering across the floor. She made her way to the various locations. We're gonna pick it up from there in a moment. We're gonna do a little bit of retcon, but we're gonna pick it up there for a moment. We're gonna go talk about the wary travelers, those that are fast asleep. One of them was having a comfortable night. Hard. What are your dreams going through your head? Do you have dreams?
Anywhere where I'm not in this fucking whale, yeah, that'd be good. Those are my dreams.
Okay. He rests calmly by, not bothered by anything. It's actually quite comfortable. Nice, cool, brisk breeze laughing off the stone floors. Edmund, he's fast asleep as well. Edmund, what do you dream of?
Books, knowledge, power.
You dream of the fabled Grand Library. The library of 1,000 levels. Each level becoming more and more knowledge risque, as well as knowledge secrecy. The higher you go, the more and more, the less and less people know of such knowledge. At the very peak, level 1,000, only the gods know the answers in those books. You dream of that. It's comfortable. Anax, I'm sure you recall your dream. It was
Spooky.
spooky of sorts, you could say. A faceless mother, a faceless father, having a conversation with you over a dinner table of sorts. Ghostly whispers whispering in your ear. Every time you turn to look, nothing there. Mother always pressing you with the questions as those whispers telling you to wake up. Until those face opened up its gaping maws with teeth as jagged and long as a talon of a raptor, of a I'm trying to think of what animal you would know that has a talon so large, a giant rock. Nevertheless, you do find yourself, jerk yourself awake. And as you jerk yourself awake, you saw a creature leaning over Edmund. And that's where we left off with the wary adventurers. In the middle of their sleep, one of them awoken by chance, maybe fate, maybe a sixth sense, being alerted to this fellow inside the walls. We'll come back to you. I want to go through our glorified thief at the moment. We are going to retcon just a slight bit in relations to your hawk seeing this. Why don't you give me a regular perception check that your hawk has? I'm sorry, not hawk, eagle. And you're muted if you're talking, Chris.
Poultry.
Are you here, Chris?
Oh.
I am sorry about that.
No, you're good. I was like, I just did this whole monologue and everything. He wasn't even here for it.
I did say VRB, but I'm so sorry.
No, I didn't hear that. So that was my fault. I was missing it.
Just got back, so I didn't catch any of it.
Oh, rip.
Okay. I told the story up till here, and then we were picking up with where we left off here. I said that we were going to retcon a little bit.
Okay.
Where we were on yours. TLDR is I did watch the VODs and everything. It was something that I did miss because of the heat of all the conversation, and we were wrapping up the session. You did say your hawk was going to go out, and your eagle, sorry, was going to go out and keep an eye out on things for you. Now, I'm going to just give you a straight up perception check for that eagle's spot to see if you can see what's going on, so you can see how much time you may have. I can tell you definitively where the guy lives. It's not going to be a lot to how everything unfolded as quickly as it did, and as why as it did, but it may give you an opportunity for one more round of actions prior to what actually occurred in that instance. Everything else is going to be the same in that instance as far as the guy walking up and all that good stuff. All the checks that they made for spotting and everything. So it's just a matter of if you have one extra time to maybe alter what you were going to do, or hide, or maybe something to that degree. But either way,
I was planning on doing something completely different. But yeah, let's go ahead and give
whatever you want to do. Let's see what happens with the roll with the perception check.
Okay.
Started off strong. Okay.
And that's as the eagle, correct?
Yeah, so just a +4, I think.
Double checking. I had just closed my character sheet and I don't know why.
Was it +4?
D&D Beyond's one of those sites, takes forever to load for me. There we go. Yeah, sorry. +4, yeah.
Okay, so 18 total. Okay, so your hawk does clock the guy pretty easily and fast, and you realize why you didn't have much time to react in the first place. The guy's walking downstairs from his house right above the shop. So you do have one extra round of time, so 6 seconds of time to do something.
He's just got the law keepers with him already?
Yeah, the law keepers are at the gate right there next to his shop. So as he's coming down, rushing down, he's waving them over. The shop is to the west, to the north of your position over here. And you're at the shop right here.
Okay. So that's where the guards are at, and then he's coming from downstairs and just okay, gotcha. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
he's waving. Yeah, that's why you didn't have a lot of time to really do anything in the first place, was because he literally lives right above the shop.
Oh, that makes sense. I was assuming he lived like somewhere over here, and then like he got him on the way, so they came to get. Gotcha.
No, it's free security, but in relations to that, I mean, you still have an extra round to do something or change something. There's spot checks and everything that rolled last time is going to stay the same. It's just a matter of you have another opportunity to change something. What would you like to do?
I would like to put the items back exactly the way I found them. And then I did have a question. Say there is a beast that there is not a stat block for because Wizards of the Coast got lazy with that. Would I be able to polymorph into that? I'm thinking a fly.
So you want to polymorph yourself into a regular fly?
Well, that depends. Are you gonna cuck me with the intellect of a fly?
Let me just double check the polymorph spell. Give me a sec. I don't think I would.
Okay.
But let me see. What level's polymorph? There it is.
Level 4, I think, yeah. I was telling Tyler earlier, I really should have rested before I attempted this shit, because there was only one spell that was useful in this scenario. I packed my shit for a completely different reason.
Just to make sure I'm understanding your intent, you're trying to polymorph yourself into something else and then unpolymorph, like stop the spell that we were talking about, that whole issue like 2 months ago, right?
Yeah, because all you gotta do is, since it's a concentration spell, I assumed you'd be able to drop it willingly.
Yeah, and I know my issue was with that third paragraph in relation to the target is limited to its action. It can perform by the anatomy of its new form. It can't speak or cast spells. But dropping concentration is not casting a spell. It's just undoing a spell.
Well, concentration, I've always considered it like when you're concentrating on a spell, you're like muttering incantations in your head. You're focusing on, allocating all of that arcana to particular places in particular ways. But so I figured stop doing that would be easy. But
Wouldn't you do that as soon as you turn into a fly, though?
so yeah, that's the question. Is it a spell that's appropriate to cast on yourself, or are you going to cuck yourself unless you cast it on, unless you pick an animal with a high intelligence?
Well, the thing is, the target game statistics are replaced by the stat block of the chosen beast. So, in essence, a fly would have a 1-1-1-1-1-1-1. So,
yeah, but it also says retain personality,
creature type,
yeah,
hit points, and hit point dice. So you're just a very, very healthy 1-1-1-1-1 across the stat block. I know my issue was the whole casting a spell, but versus the aspect that you have a spell going on, it would become into that fact of, or would you be smart enough to use said spell? I think just undoing a spell. Let me cook for a moment.
While you're cooking, I do put everything back the way I found it. I want to try and do it in a meticulous way to where if someone was very anal in particular about their things, they might not notice.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Fuck you. 9.
Rip.
Okay. So you put it back up pretty confidently. Most of what you pulled out and stashed is back into its original spot.
Okay.
I should be still into the target. Target limited. Just new form and it can't cast.
We can figure out the polymorph at a different time because I do want to do something else.
It's fine. You can do polymorph here. It'd be fine.
I want to do something else though.
Okay. Well, I okayed it for future polymorph.
Perfect. Thank you.
Everybody's here to witness it.
Yeah, where is it? I'm double checking. I have like 3 cantrips that do very similar things, so I'm making sure I'm selecting the right one. I don't think that one's it. Is it this one? Here we go. I would like to use my action for elementalism to put a very thin layer of dust over everything in such a way that it might try to cover up any kind of impact that I've had on the countertops, the items, if they were already previously dusty. But if this guy keeps his place super clean, then I don't want to do that.
Why don't you give me a perception check to see if you aptly noted this when you were going through everything originally?
Motherfucker. 13.
Okay. With a 13, you notice some cobwebs up in the corner, some of the crates nearby, the stashes, the warehouse locations a little bit dusty. As far as like the countertops, it's not so dusty, nor are the ingredients that you are grabbing. You do see a little bit of dust on like the back end of the cases where it's facing the cellar, meaning the shopkeep, because that's not where the person you guys would actually see because it's in the back. Nevertheless, a small film may do you some benefits in relations to what you have dusted up per se.
Okay.
But in relations to how effective, you're not unsure if it's going to be overly effective or cause more attention. So again, it's up to you. With that 13, it's more of a gamble if you want to do it or not. But at that point in time, that's all the time you're going to have to do anything.
Okay. Then in that case, we'll just use my action to dodge, just make sure I have enough movement to do what I want to do. I want to go over to the wall where you said there was a cobweb.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action, wild shape into a spider. I want to crawl up and kind of be in the corner of that where that web is. I don't want to necessarily be in the web, but I want to be near it. Because that is another spider's home. I don't want to be too intrusive, right?
Yeah.
I think I will stay there. So I put the items back. Probably did a shitty job of putting them back the way I found them, but then ran over, and then wild shaped and crawled up.
Alright.
So I'm kind of out in the open.
Really gracious with all of the stuff you have done for the extra 6 seconds I gave you for that one round. Just FYI.
Mm-hmm.
I will allow it, but that's all you can do.
Okay.
Alright. That was more like 12, maybe 30 seconds. But it works out. Because just as you start crawling up the wall towards the web and situating yourself inside the web, these people come walking in. See, they're looking around. The 2 law keepers are making almost cranking noises at each other. Yes, sir. No, I do understand that there should have been an interruption here. Not just an interruption. Someone's here. I'm telling you. He's going around. He's looking. You see he gets his face all the way down to his counter and he's looking at everything on the shelves. Give me an insight check.
Okay. $19.
Okay. With a 19, you see his eyes get wide. Seems he has spotted something. You're not quite sure what it was, what it is that he sees, what maybe you put back that caused this, or maybe didn't put back, or ruffled or changed. Nevertheless, he sees something and he's looking around feverishly. I'm telling you, they're here. There's no way they could have got out in the time I got here. No way in hell. Help me look around. That's what you get paid for. It's our taxes that are paying you. Sir, I don't get paid. I get made. Where are my taxes going? Ask the keeper. I will when I'm at the ball. You see them look at each other. With your 19 insight, you are able to tell that even though these keepers don't necessarily display emotions, or rather a very vast magnitude of emotions, but you can tell as they turn to each other a sigh of just this motherfucker. Just kind of just pervades the air. The shopkeepers is completely oblivious to the silent conversation happening between the two. Nevertheless, he's going all the way around. He's checking all the corners. He's looking at all the shelves, checking underneath all the tables, behind the cases. He's doing a lot. So why don't you give me a stealth check as a spider?
Oh, my aching
Oof.
ass, dude.
I'll give you advantage because you're small.
Oh, plus. All right, we're gonna do some tricks on it with this one. Oh, I'll take it.
It's two more.
10.
Okay. With the 10, you're sitting there. You're watching all this unfold. Slowly, he goes around the shop. It's taken 5, 10, 15 minutes. You're just... What are you doing there in this time? Are you just not moving, just keeping an eye out?
I'm keeping an eye out, but I'm also cleaning myself. Like a spider does.
Weird shtick, but okay. As you're cleaning yourself, make a perception check.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. 12.
Okay. It's great that it's a 12 because it makes perfect sense as to you not seeing this. You're so hyper focused on the merchant and the law keepers going around. You don't feel the tippity taps of the web.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck.
As something comes creeping behind you.
Fucking tiny ass kaiju battle. Here we go. Alright.
You turn around. You see a large spider rear up. Its legs as long as the current body of your spider is. As it rears up almost viciously, as a almost animalistic rage behind it. Not like a normal spider would. You see a red hourglass on its abdomen.
Oh no.
And we're gonna go over to the
fuck.
others.
That's a
Fuck.
Black Widow, bro. It's about to fuck you.
Oh no.
And then it's gonna eat you.
Hell yeah.
Okay. No. Death by snoo snoo.
Okay, let's go over to Edmund here. Oh, come on, game. Here we are. I'm gonna put you guys inside this walkway. I couldn't build a wall here because it's not wide enough for walls and figures. That's not the right person. Okay. So, for purposes here, the walls are the walls around you. There's no alleyway back there or anything. It's literally blocked off. I'll put another thing here. But nevertheless, we're going to go over here. Edmund, you're fast asleep dreaming of the Grand Library. Hard, you're comfortably asleep dreaming of anything but here. Inex, you're wide awake and you see this figure standing over Edmund. What do you do?
Oh, I gotta download it.
Yeah, you gotta download it. I have to get a new figure. My other figure that I'm working on isn't in like Tailspire. I have it on Hero Forge, but it's not getting over to Tailspire yet.
I don't even see it still. Is it supposed to be like right in front of us?
Yes.
Is it the forged caster?
There you go. No, I had it hidden by accident. I was in the wrong screen. When I put it down, I put it in there.
Did you seriously call this dude Dos Ferratu? God damn it, shit. Some of your names that just like when I tab and I see like a nameplate, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, those Ferratu, nice.
I appreciate it, Shane. Good work. That went noticed, and it made me laugh, so I just needed to let you know that.
No problem. No problem. So, yeah, you see this guy leaning over Edmund. What do you do?
To arms, we're being attacked! And I'm gonna attack him twice with my greatsword.
Well, hold on, wait! Go ahead and make your attack.
Can I pull? Can I pull when he says that? I'm gonna like hold my weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my blade.
You can pull whenever, you know.
I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna point my blade at him.
That won't do you much good. I could literally leave here in a blink of a second. I'm still here because I want to talk to you. That's why I'm here.
Speak! Speak!
Check. As he turns, you see him holding a vial. It's thick, velvety red. It's full of blood. He's like, I did not like bite you or anything. I just took a little bit of your blood. Like it's okay. I'm here trying to find the people that are actually kidnapping people, but I need blood too. It's a very awkward circumstance I find myself in, my friend. But
Can I roll an insight check to this shit?
go ahead. At the same time, everybody would be waking up from this, and he's kind of just like, "Oh, sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. I hope your dream was a good dream. I tried to do my best to make it good, and I tried to make the other people kind of just okay. I hope your guys' dream was Wells too." And he looks around. Was it? My magic kind of works in mysterious ways, and I just help people sleep, and I find murderers, or rather, vampire murderers. You guys aren't really a chatty bunch, are you? Well, I'm sorry.
No, the only thing that Edmund wants to say is chromatic orb.
And vicious mockery.
Oh,
He's gonna want to
oh,
fireball basically out.
you guys are fucking attacking, hell yeah.
Well, yeah, you said.
Oh, fuck. We're gonna murder this man.
You're gonna try to murder this man.
Uh-oh.
So I need to do a ranged attack with chromatic orb.
He's right next to you. He was right next to you, so. it'd be a
Yeah.
disadvantage.
I didn't ask how close he was. I said I'm casting a chromatic orb of fire.
Okay, no worries. I'm just saying he's like right next to you, so if it's a ranged attack, you get disadvantage.
It is a ranged attack, but that's gonna make it fun.
Okay. That's what history's made of, boys.
There's a 13 hit.
13 misses. Whoa, that's hot, my friend. Stop, please. I swear, I am not the bad guy here. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to really, survive to find the actual bad guy. There's a lurker in the midst. In the mist. And he kind of
Why?
looks outside.
So his spell was like keeping us asleep?
It was he cast a spell to help you guys have enlightened dreams.
Why didn't you just ask for our blood and tell us your intents? Why
I
you gotta
can't really
be
just.
sneaky about it?
I wouldn't give him my blood if he asked. I don't blame him for trying to pull this, because what a weird way to say, hey, can I have some blood?
Exactly. My smart friend here knows exactly what has to happen every time I have a conversation with somebody. So I just
Does that
do
make it
it.
okay that you just tried to that you're just taking our blood?
It's
So
not a lot. It's not a lot. I just a little bit. I only took
It's,
like an ounce, maybe 2 at most.
that blood belongs in my body, not in a syringe. I hope you're not drinking it.
Well, I am going to. It's been like a week since I drank blood. I'm not a. I want to get off. This
You're a
fucking-
vampire.
I cast Psychic Lance.
Cast your spells. If you're gonna do
Alright.
your thing.
It needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, psychic lance is so.
Intelligence saving. Huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What's the DC?
17.
He succeeds.
It takes half of 19 in psychic damage.
My friend, you got a very sharp wit there, and I'm telling you, I mean, that hurt a little bit. It didn't really phase me, and I'm trying to be nice here. Like, I can really do some mad harm here. I'm please. I'm just looking for this other dead vampire, the one that's going around kidnapping people. Please. And I just need to get by. I need a little satiation. You're the only place that had an open door. Hey, just walk in. It's like a bank. Except for, I guess it's blood. But I'm sorry, I'll pay you for the blood if you want. But I just, I need this. And he looks around. Why don't everybody roll initiative so we can figure this out? Just randomly thinking spells out here.
That's your fault. You didn't stop.
No, it's fine. It's perfect. It was conversational flow. That's why.
I finished my
Clearly wanted
chicken.
us.
Sorry, go ahead.
You clearly wanted us to fight this guy. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
21.
17.
I finished my chicken. Do you want me to roll?
Not you. You're good. You're not in this fight.
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah.
Maybe in a fight soon. But we'll find out soon.
I gotta go again.
What was your total initiative? Anax?
21.
Okay. And then his was... So that's after. Alright, so Anax, what are you doing? You can roll another insight if you would like.
As a free action?
I'll give it to you as a free action. Especially since you're the only one that hasn't flung a spell. You're kind of just taking everything in.
Well. This is thumb cast and hold person.
Oh, it's so
Okay.
dirty. I fucking hate that spell.
Second level.
Okay.
Second level DC Wisdom saving throw 15.
Okay. Oh, my friend, you almost got me there, but I'm telling you, I am not the person. Like, I can just go... And it's gonna hurt. I'm not trying to. I really just need to go. I got what I came here for. I did not touch you guys. Well, I did, but it looks like a bug bite. It's just a little prick, and then it just kind of dribbled out. I wiped it off. You wouldn't even know the difference. Like you just had a bad rash one day, like a not even a bad rash, just like a little bug bite, just a little poke. Like I'm telling you, trust me. If I wanted to do something, I would have hit you guys or did something already. Can we
Then
just
give us information. Give us information then.
Information?
That
Information
you're,
on what?
since you're tracking this dude, tell us how. Why?
Well, I mean, dead people, a lot of people stirring up in the head streets where I typically reside. It's A, bad for business, and B, bad for publicity. Do I want my neighbor looking at, like, for a vampire when I'm really the vampire? Like, no, not at all. But when there is someone else out there doing these things and framing a vampire or is a vampire, that's weird. Not many of us vampires live under the sea. Water's pretty not healthy for us.
Do you have someone that can vouch for you? A
Fuck
neighbor?
No. A neighbor? Oh, yeah, I can, let me go talk to John. No, like, you mean
We're following you.
I mean, I literally can just turn into a mist and disappear.
But you're gonna put on these handcuffs.
I could turn into a mist and the handcuffs would fall off, and I
Well,
could
then
disappear.
you just look suspicious then, and then this is gonna
He
trigger
looks down.
an event.
He looks at the ground, shakes his head. That's
Why
all you have
can't-
for your turn. Are you gonna do anything else?
Fuck. You bald-headed fucking bitch nuts.
Hart, are you saying anything as this conversation's going on? Are you doing anything? You still have actions, Tyler. I don't know if you wanted to do any actions. Move.
I don't want to attack yet. Can I hold my attack? Actually,
You can
he
hold
tries
your
to run
action.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's holding an action. Yeah,
Yeah. If he tries to run away, I fucking swing on him.
sure.
Well, can I do the same thing with command?
You want to try to command him?
Well, only if he runs.
Sure, if you want to hold for a command.
I do.
Okay.
I do. Risk for the bisque.
He's kind of just looking around. Like, no more spells? Please? I know you, Edmund. I know you can cast some good, powerful, spells. I heard about the hobo story. Like, please, like, I needed blood. I'm sorry that I am sorry that you caught me. Like, if you didn't catch me, everything would have been fine. And that's weird. Like, were you not having a good dream? Why did you wake up? And he kind of looks over at Anax.
My alarm.
Your alarm? Oh, the simple spell, you mean?
Well, for a simple spell, you triggered it.
Oh, no, I actually dispelled it. So it wasn't your alarm.
Oh.
Something else must have woke you up.
Oh. I felt a disturbance in the force.
The force? What do you... He looks at you. Were you not having a good dream? Did you have a good dream?
No, absolutely not.
Well, that's awkward. Magic's pretty powerful, and everybody I take blood from has a great dream. I make sure they have a happy dream. Take that how you will. It's awkward. But anyway, as we go through and, conversate, he's still kind of looking around. You see his hands are outstretched, like open palm. He still has the vial in one hand. He's like, let's just chat. Is it okay? May I take a seat?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm gonna lower my weapon, but still on guard.
I spend a lot of time aflight and in the air and doing vampire things. But really, I'm vampires don't have the best reputation. For good reason. They become overwhelmed with power. Me, I like the peace. I like it here in the head streets. It's nice, peace and quiet. If I wanted to get a nice bread, there's something right around the corner. The Shalabo, the belly of the beast, it's non-stop chaos and noise, rampant around. I can't get it out of my head, so I don't venture down there very much. So this is kind of my lair, my abode. It's nice. And I'm sorry that you didn't really have a good dream. I'm sorry that you caught me stealing your blood. Like I said, I'll gladly pay you for it. I know you said you wanted information, but, I don't really know if you can... I'm not trying to be mean here, guys. I know Edmund's powerful. I've heard this person play some good-ass music at Law's Law. I also know... Anax, you were powerful, and then in stature you are, but not so much in name no more, ever since the church mishap. But nevertheless,
taking jabs isn't helping your case here.
I'm not trying to take jabs. I'm just letting you know I'm informed. You wanted information. I can help give you maybe some information, but this vampire, I think it's a little above your heads.
Can I roll a perception check? I want to see if I notice if Jeva's here while talking to this guy.
You will notice Jevis is not here with your passive perception.
Oh, okay.
In fact, you all see that Jeva is not here with your passive perception.
Huh.
What do you mean?
When you came here, how many people were in here?
Just the three of you. It was calm, quiet, and then I cast my spell, disarmed your alarm, kind of just let you guys go off into your fancy dream. It was
How long have you been here for?
Well, you're a thick boy, so your blood was 2-3 minutes. Edmund's just is thick, but with magic. That one took 5-10 minutes. I haven't really touched your gnome friend, but I do have a taste for gnome blood. I don't mean this. I mean this in the nicest way possible. May I please have some of your blood?
No.
Okay, could I have some of your blood in a nice way? What about...
No.
Could we make... Okay. What if you're...
someone else.
Could you your friend Anax have some blood and I can buy it from him?
Don't you already have enough? You said you only needed an ounce or two.
No, I said I got an ounce or two from you, both of you. So I got 4 ounces into this vial. This vial is, he looks at it, it's about 8 ounces. I mean, I have it 6 ounces. I just need another 2 ounces, and then I got my full vial. And I'll be good for another week. I won't have to worry about anything.
You know, and I'm not vicious. I don't like, if I crave it, I'm gonna go kill somebody and suck their blood, blah. No. It keeps me in line with everything and allows me to make sure society stays in check. I am a high-strung bounty hunter, as you could say. They call me Dos Fratu. I don't know
Nobody
why they call
calls
me
you
that.
that.
Yes, because nobody knows me because I'm in the midst. I only get the selective contract. This was given me by the Church of Palor.
Oh, he's one of them.
Oh no, not one of them. You don't even
Who was
know
this?
the half
Who
of
gave
them.
you? Who gave you this bounty?
Oh, the High Counselor.
What's his name?
He looks down. Some bald fuckwit named Pierce.
I'm assuming would I know that name?
Yes, you would know Pierce is a nickname for the High Priest of Palor. Not many people know his name, only a handful. The Keeper, Law, and there was one other person in one of the Mafia families. Nevertheless, in relations to Pierce, he's Preacher Pierce. Preacher Pierce is somebody who is a zealot of sorts. He is the one that led the program that takes the homeless people, the barren people, the people that are on just the edge of death, and gets them off the streets and brings them into the church to refurbish their life, feed them, bathe them, wash them, clothe them, really set them up for a better future. That is who you know as Preacher Pierce. Would you share this information with the group?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna nod in agreement. Like, okay.
Yeah, Pierce said he had some sort of undead vampire issue, and me, well, being a vampire, that's odd because, again, I'm the only vampire that I'm aware of here. So for somebody taking these people, kidnapping them, draining them of all their blood, and leaving just 2 little marks in their neck like a bite, like, A, bro, get your own agenda. B, how savage is that? And C, what the fuck are you doing in my lair? This is my house. You know what I'm saying?
Your house, meaning the whole head streets is your house?
Oh yeah, this is my thing. It's my dig. I kind of just sleep wherever I want.
So you go around and taking people's blood just willy-nilly.
Well, sometimes just when they're asleep, like I said, I give everybody good dreams. The more people that I don't like, well, I simply just charm them. And then those people that I really don't like, oh, I take them to this place. Oh, let me tell you, it's a place of horror. Slurping and just vile sounds concaving you in a black cacophony of just ache and abhorrent horror. I don't like to do that. That's not my thing, but I will do that. I'm not saying I'll do it to you guys. I'm just saying I can do that.
I'm gonna let the other group members, if they want to speak. If anyone wants to say anything.
ANX, or not ANX, sorry. If anybody wants to make an Arcana check to maybe identify what he was talking about in relation to the spell that he was saying he could do, you can. In addition, you can make a Arcana check in relations to, or a history check in relations to maybe vampires, if you want to see what you know about vampires.
I'll roll one of each. It's a 27 for Arcana.
Same.
And a 24 for Vampire History. Get out of here, Hard. This is the one thing I do.
Maybe.
Maybe.
got 24.
Yeah,
on vampire
see.
history. So you guys tied on vampire history. And you got Arcana pretty high there. So in relation to the spell, when he was trying to describe the spell, you realize that the spell he is describing is Hunger of Hadar. And you realize that when he's casting this, or when he's describing this spell, and he's going through and about it, with your Arcana check, the both of you, your eyes go wide. Because only certain vampires can do this. Very powerful vampires. In fact, some of the most powerful vampires only can do this. An Umbral Lord of sorts. And
You
he's
got an
sitting here-
edgelord? Oh, fuck.
He's sitting here next to you, cross-legged.
Sign me up, bro.
He's sitting next to you, cross-legged, very gentle. But from further beyond that, you do know vampires are, as far as you know, across all the expanse in the underwater world you guys are in, that there isn't really any mention of them. This is the only mention that you've ever heard of them, outside of the books, outside of like knowledge tomes, words of mouth, scary stories. There has been no actual sightings of a vampire in the underwater because of the fact that water is very, very bad for the vampire, which you guys know as well. In fact, vampires take a considerable amount of acid damage if they're in their turn in any sort of running water, and the ocean is ever moving. Nevertheless, this vampire sitting next to you, he's here. He's talking to you, very plain Jane, very common, very well spoken, little downtrodden in the street language, but he has a positive atmosphere about him. You do know vampires generally live for a very, very long time. In abundance of that, you also know, with the history of where you guys are in, the captivity, this giant leviathan you are in, once you get in, you don't leave. So, how long has he been here? And if it has been long, it brings a question of, why was there no vampire deaths up until most recent? He's obviously not lying to you guys in his aspect of not killing anybody. But it breeds more questions than answers. But he's being open. He's being honest. You see, he's keeping his hands outright on his legs. He hasn't even put his file away. He just keeps looking over at Hard. Is like, "Are you sure I can't get no 2 ounces of blood, my friend? Like, I'll pay you. I promise." And he does that every like 2 minutes, just in the middle of the conversation of everything. He's like, "That gnome blow do some real good here, friend." But that is what you guys get with that small information in relations to Hunger of Hadar and the vampire. I'll let you guys stew on that for a few moments as we go back over to the mini Titan battle of Spider versus Black Widow.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so why don't you roll initiative now?
Okay. Oh, now I roll good. Okay. Not when it matters, but when it matters. Thanks, game.
Because initiative doesn't matter.
Uh-huh. Yeah, don't see an initiative, so just Dex, which is +2, so 16.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. I've been looking the wrong thing. I was. Okay, same result. Sorry. Just wanted to double check. Oh. No, don't wanna. No, not gonna.
Like a, mm, no. Why wouldn't it let me add you guys? All right, so Jeva, it is
Mhm.
your turn first. What do you do?
Okay. We will double check what this does. I'm going to take the dodge action and end my turn.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. As you take a dodge action, you see something unsettling happen before you. You see this spider, its legs creak back, almost against the joints, breaking itself, and then recontorting its ligaments into very tight V shapes, as almost as if the spider's shriveling up and dying. And then you see its abdomen burst. In fact, what you see happen before you is this thing's transforming into a scorpion. It's hissing at you.
Can I roll if that's a magical effect or a natural effect? Like, is this like a mutated fucking thing, or is this like some sort of fucked druid?
Why don't you give me a nature check?
Okay. Fucking wall. 13.
Those fours like you today. That's like your third
That's
four already.
fucking crazy, dude. Yeah.
So you don't recognize that this is a magical, natural, what's going on. You just see it happening before you. It's making you question some things. But nevertheless, as these thoughts happen, the scorpion leaves no time for you to breathe. As it's skittering across this webbing in a very comfortable fashion, you do notice with your passive perception passive perception that it's moving as if it's familiar with this web. And as it's walking through the web, you see its claws reach out to go to attack you. What's your AC?
18.
Okay. So with the 18, as its claws grab you.
Damn, even
Both
with
of
the
them
dodge? Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry about the dodge. He has disadvantage. You're right. One moment.
Oh, good.
Good call out. Okay. Well, with the dodge, one of them missed you, which is great. But the claw hits you, and then you see its stinger come down and pierce the top of you. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Uh, 25.
Okay. With the 25, you feel something being pumped into your abdomen. Doesn't feel any weird or anything. But it pulls its stinger out. Still chomping on you with its pincer. You take a total of 16 points of damage.
Jesus.
What are you doing in my house? A thought pervades your mind.
Do I feel like I could respond mentally?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to intrude on your territory. I'm trying to intrude on that guy's territory. And I'll point over
What?
with my spider leg.
That guy's territory is mine.
Right. Sorry.
That's why I'm here.
My bad. I thought you were just referring to this part of the wall. If you've got territory of this whole place, hey, good on you. That's sick. Do you mind if I just steal one thing from this guy, then I'll get out of your hair once he leaves?
What's in it for me?
I can bring you food. I can anything I find that is.
Whatever I want from this man here, I require something more.
What do you require?
Something you don't have.
You don't know that. I'm not
You
just
feel
a
it.
spider. I could provide you with a lot of things.
I know what you are.
Damn it.
I'm the same.
Oh, shit. Oh.
You puny little spider, you.
So what's it gonna take for you to keep this quiet and let me be on my way when I'm doing my business? What do I need to do for you? I'm willing to do what it takes, because you caught me in a rough spot here. I will be honest.
Well, you got me in a rough spot too. If they see us, it's gonna be bad for both of us.
So do you have a place that we could
gonna
hide?
Throw you over here.
No, but don't throw me. Come on, man, please. We can work this out, man.
He starts slowly trying to push. But his turn's over. So it is your turn again. What do you do?
That's a good fucking question. I wasn't prepared for that. Let's see here. As a spider, I'll look at him and ask him. I'll be like, tell you what. You promise to let me go after I do my business and after these guys leave. I promise I won't blow both of our covers right this second. Because I can do that, and you know I can do that. And the thing that should trigger in his mind is Moonbeam. I could literally hit us both with a Moonbeam, and we both drop our wild shape.
Okay. Roll intimidation check.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh! That's flat. 19.
Okay. Well, now he's rolling an insight check against your intimidation. He's like, okay, let's do it. This sounds fun. And you see him start rearing up. He starts chanting. You realize the words he's chanting is a spell for Moonbeam.
Okay, well it's still my turn. It is still my turn, so I would like to attempt. Oh boy. Yeah, give me one sec. I think there's a thing I can
You're
try.
gonna come back?
No, there's a thing I can try, and I'm double checking that I can do it, but
Just counterspell, Chris. It's easy. Just counterspell.
I don't have that, Matt.
Why don't you have counterspell?
Damn.
You're like a really bad wizard.
Don't talk to me right now. I'm reading. There's not a thing that I can do right now. So I'm grappled.
You are instant grapple. Yep.
Do
Oh
I?
no, sorry. We have to do a pose grapple. I'm sorry.
I
Let me double check. Let me read the.
I'm pretty sure it's automatic. I know I'm fucking myself by saying that, but
No, I think you're right. I just like to double confirm because I don't cook.
yeah, for mine it's automatic. The escape DC is 13, so I'm gonna assume it's the same for this guy.
Okay. You are correct.
What do you mean you don't cook? That's a lie.
I'm not trying to cuck them in relations to, I guess, I would say, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm high as fuck. I'm riding the side. I'm having a good time. I'm sorry, Chris. Hope you're having a good time.
Kinda.
I'm sure you will. You'll make you.
It's just the odds that there's a fucking druid in here.
Call him Kettle Black there, baby.
Yeah, okay. Is it an action to break free from this grapple, or can I use half my movement?
I'll allow you to use half your movement.
Okay, I would like to attempt to break out of this grapple using half my movement.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and this is athletics or acrobatics?
Either or. I believe it's gonna be either or for the defensive check. When it's initiated, it's athletics.
Right. For a normal grapple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see what the spiders got. Oh, I rolled decent. Be acrobatics, and that's gonna be a 23 if my math is right. It is. Okay.
So you break out.
I'll move the rest of my feet, which is 15, or the rest of my movement, which is 15 feet. I'm gonna double check that real quick. Oh, gross. No, it's 10. Disgusting. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on him, and I'm gonna try and make that as small of a cylinder as I possibly can, and definitely not hit me with it. That is one of the spells that I can cast while wild shaped.
Okay. I mean, the radius of it is 5 foot, so it's a 5 foot cylinder.
Oh, that's right. It's the small one. Okay, cool. But yeah, I'd like to hit him with that. Or attempt to. I think he gets to try to avoid it.
Yeah, he can roll. He gets to make a saving throw, a con saving throw, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Constitution saving throw, what's your DC? 17?
Let me double check. Yes.
Okay. He fails.
Fuck yes. Okay. I'll go ahead and just roll the radiant damage in case it becomes relevant.
Sure.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
13 radiant. I will drop concentration on it as soon as I see him. If I see him lose his wild shape or whatever. I think he told me he's a druid, so.
Yes, he loses his wild shape.
Okay, as soon as he does, I drop concentration on that shit.
On Moonbeam?
Yeah.
Understood. Alright. Are you doing anything else?
No. I don't think I can. I think I used all my movement.
You did do all your move actions. You did do your standard action. You have any bonus actions or anything you want to take?
No, but when I did my movement action, I wanted to still be somewhere high up on the wall and not super obvious, like the table or anything like that. But no, let me double check my bonus actions. What'd you say?
Too bad, you're on the table now.
Okay, classic. No, I think I'm okay. That's all I can do.
Okay, cool. Give me a second here. All right. So the spider falls. Let me switch it over to. As he falls, you see that he turns into a very old halfling man. He's butt-ass naked. No clothes, no nothing.
Oh God!
As he falls to the ground, you see the lockkeeper and the shopkeep both look over at that corner. You're up on the ceiling in the spider web of sorts. As he falls on the ground, he's flailing. That spider there's a druid! You saw it, I just turned from one and he did that! And you see him start casting a spell. As he's casting the spell, you realize that it's Moonbeam as well. Make a Constitution saving.
Oh fuck!
17.
Ooh, nice.
Great. With a 17, you fail.
I'm sorry.
You heard. You fail. You take 2d10 points of damage. As you fail with a 17, you feel this beam of intense, just divine light fill the area. But it's not stopping. He's still mumbling. He's still looking directly at you. Lawkeepers looking at both of you. Difference is, you're not butt-ass naked. What do you do in the split second of chaos and calamity?
Let me think while I contemplate on murdering everyone in this room. You might have to come back to me.
Perfect. Murder wins in a lot of ways, especially.
That's really annoying. What the hell has this guy got? 22 fucking wisdom?
He has a 22 wisdom. Yep. This dude's been here for a while. He's old. Dosferatu's looking at everybody. Looking around. Any questions for me?
Well, you name dropped a very not well known and powerful man. I mean, that's kind of. Enough information, I guess, for myself. But you're gonna have to convince my other party members.
Convince him of what? That I'm not a bad guy?
Is this the person you're hunting? Is this the person that I've seen the bounties all over town? The shapeshifter or whatever?
Yes.
I forget what the thing was called on the bounty paper.
He was he was a vampire.
Okay.
I believe it said literally vampire on there. People
Did it? I don't remember it saying vampire. Come on, deal.
He walks. May I go outside and come back in, and I'll bring in a little flyer?
We'll go out with you.
Okay. I mean, it's fine. I'm not gonna go anywhere. If I wanted to go somewhere, I'd be gone already. I'm here because I like conversation. Not many people catch me in the act. So those that do are.
You fucking weirdo, bro.
Yo, pause, bro. What the fuck?
Catch the mid-jorkin, bro.
Yeah, I'm staying back here. I ain't going with this guy.
Like, you see, it's like I give people pleasant dreams and they stay asleep. I just get a little bit of blood. I do it from 4 people every couple of weeks. week or so, and then we move on. It's a very clean process. I've adapted.
Creepy.
I mean, yeah, in a non-vampire way, it is creepy. I will commit to that. It is creepy. But look, I'm not killing anybody. I haven't killed anybody. This is not me killing people. This is a vampire, and he put air quotes, doing this. Somebody's draining people of their blood and just killing them. Like, that is more weird, you gotta say, right? I'm just taking 2 ounces of blood, like a donation.
And this blood helps you track this thing, yes?
No, the blood saves me, so it doesn't super like turn into a feral hunger. Have you ever seen someone of like stature of myself, of a vampire, becomes unsated? It's more of a thing of like, how do you say, mutual beneficial, like those things that live on sharks that eat off the shark's skin. They're not really there for this. It's a symbiotic relationship. That's what they call it. I'm helping the head street stay clean, and in turn, I make people have good dreams, and I just take 2 ounces of their blood. It's not much. People stub their toe and lose almost 2 ounces of blood. Well, that's actually, if they lose their toe, it's probably a lot more, to be honest. But, like, it's painless. There's nobody dying. There's no, my blood! Like, kind of what's happening here. Everything would have been fine. But you woke up. And again, he looks at you, ANX. I'm wondering why you woke up.
Me too.
E3.
But do you have any information on this bounty so far? Are you close to tracking, or you know anything?
I mean,
Because
yeah.
this bounty's worth a good significant portion of money, and we kind of are strapped for money.
Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah, I got a heading, but like, I kind of, it's deep in the boonies, and I mean, we can go together. I just don't really think we should go together. And again, I don't like going through Shayla Bell either. I mean, if you want to go look and tell me what you find and come back to me, maybe come up with more material, we can. But in relation to what you were asking, I do have a little bit of a belief that somebody's trying to frame something. And realistically, the way that Pierce kind of back-alleyed me this contract, it makes me awfully suspicious about those Paylor folks.
What do you
Look
mean?
at you. Why do you guys take so many homeless people in and whatnot? I mean, it's great to rehabilitate them, but let me ask you, did you see how many people are leaving?
No, I did not.
Well, they all left. Not all of them left alive, and I don't believe Paylor would really like Paylorites to kill people. I mean, right?
This is a bold accusation. You're saying the church is responsible for people's death?
I mean, all church is responsible for someone's death in some way, right? But in relations to this specific program Pierce has stepped up, that's weird. And I will have to say that it doesn't really bode well for Paylorites in this time, if that type of information were to get out. And I have a feeling Pierce knows more than he's letting on. He simply told me that there's a mass murder on the loose, and he's putting away church stipends to help catch it in good faith for the head streets. But let me ask you this. Palor acolytes, yourself, you guys were actually in the midst doing things for the populace. When's the last time you ever saw Pierce do anything? Besides wear those white robes of his.
Pierce was a very secretive man, and I didn't know much information on Pierce, just besides his name and what he does.
Exactly. He kept you busy. He kept you on errands. You kept doing things for the Church of Palor. But did you participate in the program? His program?
Meaning hunt down enemies of the church?
No, like the taking the homeless people in.
No, I did not participate in any of that.
But you did hunt down the people that he told you were bad, right?
Well, he didn't tell me personally. It's like a pecking order in the church. And he's very high up there. And I am more of a instrument.
How many did you fulfill?
Many.
Many? Oh. Well, what if he's a bad guy and you fulfilled those orders? Does that make you a bad guy?
I don't know.
Exactly. So I'm not here to make more confusion for you in the following of Palor. I'm just letting you know what I've seen and what I've come across in my investigation. The reason why I wanted to bring up Pierce is because these bodies that are drained of blood, vacant of expression and soul, they're eerily similar to the bodies that are leaving the church. Don't get me wrong, he's doing some good. Some people are going back out into the streets. I see them full of life, full of color, full of vigor. And when they come out, I see them participating in various things. Some of them are joining the gangs and helping their gang life, their gang family. Other people are cleaning up the streets. Other people are trying to start businesses. In fact, some of the vendors that you guys walked around town, I saw you guys, sorry, walked around town and mentioned to look for the tea cakes, they too are reformed Palorites. In fact, the head priest you guys bought the tea cake from, he was a homeless person. And now he is leading the charge in selling really good tea cakes, I guess. Have you tried that tea?
No, don't touch it.
I believe
Well,
we have not tried it.
Can we try some, perhaps? I mean,
No.
But can I get your blood?
Absolutely not.
Bro, can you guys like
One of
kill
these
this guy
days.
already? Like,
Hey,
You
you
know, I
do your
hate
B
to
and E.
yeah,
Let me worry about this.
I think I'm going to be in the minority here and say maybe we should give him our blood.
You can totally do that. You're more than
Well,
welcome to do that.
You guys, not me.
No. No.
In my book here, though, it says that Bard's blood specifically is extremely tasty.
Oh, I didn't know that. What book is that?
It's the Joy of Blood and Sex. Don't ignore the second part, please. They aren't mutually exclusive or inclusive. It's supposed to catch your attention. I'm sorry. Don't ever ask me a question about my books again.
I know it's a lie. You don't know how to read.
He looks up and he looks at your eyes, Edmund. He's meeting your eyes. Do you break his gaze at any moment?
Oh god.
I break gaze all the time.
Oh no.
So are you breaking gaze at any moment? Are you just holding his eyes or no?
Does he look smoldery? Like what's going on in the facial region? You know.
Oh god.
You see a very taut, almost. Or you know what? Give me an insight check.
God damn it.
I'm fucking breaking his gaze.
Just turned into a smolder off. This is a 16 total.
Molder.
Okay. With a 16 total, you see him he's looking at you. He has a very straight, tight lip, like not stern, just like pursed lips, but he has a small crease at the end of it, like a slight smile, like humor, like highbrow humor. He hears it, and he's kind of laughing, and he's trying to stifle that smile, that laughter. Anyway, as your friend said, he's much abridged with knowledge. As you see, he has many books that are such a delicatessen of blood. I'm going to be intrigued, and I'm going to be going to look for that in a library somewhere. But thank you for sharing that title. But as your friend, you trust him. Your blood is obviously the most tasty, the most fulfilling. So, I have to, can I please have some of your blood? I will generously pay you for it.
How much we talking here? Let's talk coin. Yeah.
I mean, do you allow him to barter for your blood? And he looks over at you hard.
No, he's bartering for his blood. I don't even know this guy. Your entire premise falls apart. I don't even know this guy either. Neither of you. You get out my blood.
He's my best friend. We've known each other for quite some time. He's interested. He's allowing this. So just keep it.
He looks over at Edmund. He looks back at you. So you don't know him, but you're sleeping right next to him?
See, I told you, his story falls apart the second you start looking at it. So.
I'm gonna make fun of him by repeating what he just said in his voice, but with a slightly higher inflection.
Okay.
Because I have mimicry.
Give me a performance check.
Oh no. My only weakness. That is going to be a 27.
He looks at you. Oh my! What an impressionist! I love it. That was funny. So it's still a no. No sum of money can change that answer.
Well, it sounds like it's a no. But listen, just give me your card. We'll talk later. I have some idea.
He looks over at you. And he turns towards Hard. I am very eager to try, Barred Blood. I know there's a couple people in Chez Beau, but I don't like to go there, and those musicians are not grand, or have the ability to become grand, as I saw in you in Law's Law. I will give you a card. And he looks over at Edmund, but not to him. He seems a little bit feverish to get your blood, more so than me. I ask out of respect and realistically, you know who I am. So I really hope we can keep this between me and you. Me and you guys.
Wait, why does it need to be a secret about?
Well, I mean, I don't tell everybody I'm a vampire. I just have to tell people when they wake up and they see me. That's what happened to Law. He woke up and saw me. That was very awkward. First getting rule.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. Well, the answer is no, you can't have my blood, and if you ask me again, I'm telling everybody.
Can I get a rain check? I'm not asking you for your blood. I'm saying, can I get a rain check to ask you later?
You can get the hell out.
I mean, I'll gladly leave. Is it okay if I leave, guys? I wanted to have a constructive conversation. Not many people see me because they don't wake up. And so it's always an engaging conversation. Because those that do know of certain aspects of vampire, they realize the difficulty of the situation they're in. But realistically, I'm Dos Fratu. I'm not none of those other vampire lords. Thule, all that. No. Shad, no. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Follow-up question. if I let you drink my blood, do I turn into a vampire?
Oh no, that's only if I bite you. See, I got this little needle here. I just poke you, just a little tiny little prick.
What if I want you to turn me?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
He looks over at Hard. And he looks over at Anax. I've never had a conversation develop like that. Give me a moment to stew on this, because I don't really take underlings, because when I give it out, I mean, you become like a mini vampire. You'll become a vampire, and that can affect you. Like, you'll become a little bit more resistance to, like, all the melee weapons. Like, woo, you can't get pricked as hard. Woo! But that's cool. But also, there's drawbacks. Like, you gotta get blood. Would any of you guys just give him blood? That's not me asking a question, by the way, Bard, my friend. I know how my words sound.
I swear to God.
How long has it been since, like, I've noticed Jebba's missing and we've been talking to this guy?
Yeah, so right now you're about, I would say, 7 minutes into the conversation. Jebba hasn't been here the entire time. You guys haven't asked anything outside of how many people were here when you first came in, and he said 3.
Yeah.
So in relation
And
to...
he's been here, like, for, 15 minutes prior to us waking up.
Correct. So Jebba's been gone for a good, at least half an hour.
Okay. Alright. And next, just keeping track, you know.
Okay, so as you guys, as you literally see Dosferatu just kind of like, he's kind of awestruck by this question. People's usually scared, or they are eager to ask questions as to delay what they feel would be death after him when they wake up. He's never really been asked, or you feel, with how awestruck he is, that he's been asked to become a vampire, to be embraced by the vampire lineage. Nevertheless, we're going to go back to the 2 druids inside the shop. One lays naked, sprawled out, chanting words of light, as the other one, fully clothed, clad, too falls with the divine light almost pearlescent, haloing over him as a pillar of light. I told you, I knew there was some... What? Why is there 2? What the fuck? You hear the shop owner say. Sir, you said there was only 1 person here. Why is there 2? You see the lawkeepers go for their pistol. They're just holding on to it. I don't... That one there was giving me strange looks earlier today.
Oh, I can explain that. Oh, okay. So I had noticed you had a druid in your place earlier. That's what I was looking at. I'm sorry if it looked like I was like gawking or scoping your place out. I was like, why has that dude got a druid? And then I left, and then we went and made, camp, and I'm sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, damn, maybe he doesn't know there's a druid in his goddamn shop. So I went to go and, maybe talk to the person, see if he was supposed to be there or not. And if he wasn't supposed to be there, I was honestly going to try and hand him over to you, because I'm a bounty hunter, so I was going to hand him over to you in hopes you could pay me in reward for the things I was trying to buy from you earlier today. I wanted it to be a surprise because I didn't want to like call it out and be like, hey, there's a druid in your shop. And then he climbs into the crack in a wall and you never see him again, right? Because it's very easy for a spider to get away. He was a little black widow, so it would have been very hard to catch him. Luckily, I did it in a way that looked like he caught me, so I was able to get him out in the open. I'm sorry for intruding on your place.
He looks at you. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Persuasion check of all persuasion checks.
Yeah, because if I fail it, everyone here is dying.
Everyone here may be dying.
Oh, they're dying.
Oh,
Ooh!
nice.
That's flat, so I needed it, yeah.
It's flat.
Dear God.
That was a gamble.
That
was
was-
a gamble.
Well, you know, Shane, normally
Raw
I
persuasion, bro.
yeah, normally I don't come across other druids during my heist, so I normally don't get caught. And don't have to talk my way out of shit.
You're talking your shit. You're
With
way
a
out of
butt-ass naked dude with 22 wisdom, even though 20 is the cap. But we're here now.
20 is the cap without special items.
You said he's butt-ass naked.
He can have a ring. You don't know
Yeah.
what he
Oh, I didn't look. That's fair.
He got a fucking cock
Yeah,
ring on.
I didn't look at his cock, so that's fair. That might be what it is. The ring of wisdom.
You have magic piercing somewhere.
He could have been a piercing on the taint.
It's enlightening for her pleasure. Hell yeah, dude.
Enchanted
You know,
butt
see-
plug,
you
perhaps.
start-
Jeez.
It's an intelligent butt plug, which is even worse.
That counts as
Sentient.
equipped.
Sometimes I hate you guys because like sometimes the brainwaves that you guys have are like on the same way I have, and
Mhm.
you'll find out why later down the line.
Do they all require
Getting enchanted
attunement?
butt plug.
Anyway,
I bet they require attunement. Yeah, go ahead.
with the 19, he looks you up and down. You see, he really doesn't want to believe you. But your earlier interaction, your apparent look around that you were given because you rolled low with your perception check earlier, when you were scoping out the place, it was apparent what you were doing or looking for. He has nothing really to say that you're wrong about. So he looks at you. All right, I remember you. You see him go over to his kind of gets a little satchel together. These are the things you asked for. Now, pay you mind. Next time you're gonna go bounty hunting in somebody's shop, you should ask them before just going in and setting off every alarm. Glad you found them. I mean, you could have just said something too. I'm not really sure where the process of thinking there was.
Well, I explained that to you. So here, check it out. By the way, can you guys cuff him before he wild shapes and just fucking disappears? I really don't want to spend a spell slot to pop him out of his wild shape again. I'd really appreciate it. I did a lot of work to get this guy. Anyway, no, like I was saying earlier, if I had called it out right then and there, or called it out to you at any given point in time near your shop, he would have heard it, and whoop, you would have never seen him again. Trust me, I'm a druid. I know how easy it is to get away. And the fact that I'm here talking to you means I'm here in good faith. Because you would not be here talking to me if I wasn't. Or I wouldn't be here for you to talk to me. Sorry, that came out wrong. But that was my process of thinking. I didn't want for him to feel like his cover was blown and he had to run. And you just never see him. Now we can bring him to justice and he won't steal from anyone else.
He was stealing?
I mean, he had to be here for some reason, right?
You see him run. You see the guy run over to his books. Sorry, I realized I didn't put the figures in the house. I thought I did. Give me 1 second. What you doing, Frey? I hear you meowing. You see him run over to his books. He opens up a big red ledger book. It's almost as big as his whole body. A gold here, 3 silver pieces there, 15 gold there, 2 gold. I knew I was losing somewhere. I thought I was just losing some spices and overweighing things. I thought my weights were off. This motherfucker has been stealing from me. So, sir, would you like us to just take him to prison? Would you like us to arrest him? I mean, a couple silver pieces and a couple gold don't really insinuate he should go to the worst prison on. He stole my money! Of course he deserves to go to that acid prison. Sorry, that voice got my throat pretty good. But he looks over at you. Yes, take him to the fucking prison. Take him to jail. Take him to the court. I don't care. Get him out of here. Arrest him. And they start wrapping in their manacles, essentially. And as they close these manacles, Jeva, you see a blue light come around on these steel shackles. And you see his spell, the moonlight veil over your head, moonbeam veil over your head, dissipates.
That is good to know. I'm keeping an eye on these guys as they come anywhere near me. But I'll keep that in mind. I don't change my behavior at all. I'm just watching them, making sure they're not gonna try and pull a fast one on me, because that scares the living shit out of Jeva. It really does.
He as they start walking, the shopkeeper's like, hold on, wait. And he comes over. You see him. That's mine. And you hear a wet.
Oh.
Oh no!
And he comes over. He says, "Give me your hand."
No.
Oh
No.
Something extra. It's something extra.
Please. What does it look
For
like?
a job deserved, well done.
What does it look like?
It wouldn't be a secret if you just hold out your hand.
No, I'm asking you. What did it look like as it fell out of his ass?
It didn't fall out of his ass.
Okay. What is it? What did I see?
Are you opening your hand?
No, not yet. What did I see? Answer the question.
Open your hand.
Ugh. I'll open my hand.
As you open up your hand, he puts down what seems to be a small circle, and on the top what looks to be a sundial. It's called a clock ring. What do you do?
Oh yeah, get it. Without your hands.
I will tear off a piece of leather from my jacket. I will wrap it in the leather and put it in my pocket. Thank you. I will clean it later, because I don't know where you pulled that off of him, because it definitely wasn't from his hands.
Maybe.
Crap.
And he goes back over and starts calculating all of his different numbers. Now that he has given you what seems to be the amount that you bought earlier for the one casting, what you were going to buy, that's what you got for one casting of that spell you were looking for. In addition, you got what's called a clock ring,
Okay.
which I will have that item created for you by next week.
Sounds good. I will, I'll clasp my hands away and start, doing half bows and going, well, it was a pleasure doing business with you. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here, because apparently there's a mass murderer out there, and I left my crew all by themselves. So I'm gonna see you later, and then I'm gonna call my bird over mentally. And, as soon as I exit out his line of sight, I'll wild shape into a spider and jump on the back of my bird as it flies by.
Okay.
And I'll have my bird start heading back to where my crew is.
All right. And with that, we'll go back to the top of the order. I believe we left off with the exchange between Edmund and Dosferatu. There's been a 1 to 2 minute pause. He's calculating. Give me 1 second. He looks at you. I mean, if I make you a vampire, everything that you do is kind of, not gave you the ability to do, but is connected to me. And I have a very strict way of vampirism. Now, I know there's other vampires out there in your school that fine, and we can discuss the possibility of it, but it comes with rules. Rules that if you don't follow, I will come and end you. And we both know that I could do that. As the vampire lord of you, being above you in the hierarchy of lineage, be a very grave thing. And I don't mean it as a threat. I mean it as a sense of sincerity in how strict my vows are. Now, I'm sure they're not hard to abide by. I mean, I've been doing it for years, and there's been no deaths by my hand outside of who I go to hunt. Like, literally kill because of payment or the bounty or the contract, whatever the degree is. That's a different story. But in relations to how we obtain the blood, very strict motto. There's other things, but that's my big thing. That's my big thing. Are you really interested in this?
Would I be in control?
I mean, yeah, you'll have your own free will to do what you want. Just know that if it doesn't follow like my vampiric code, because I'm giving you it, and we'll be meeting each other in a clash of sorts. I could tell you what these things are if you would like.
Yes, I would like to know more.
All right. Well, pretty simplistically, no malicious blood. No blood from killing. So if you kill somebody, like, I'm going to take all their blood. Like, no. It doesn't work like that. It's given or calm blood. Unmalicious. It's hard. That's why I do it the way I do it. They're not giving it to me, but I'm giving them something in return. I'm allowing them to dream a dream of magnificence. That's why I'm so confused by your friend. He looks back over at Anak. Why his dream of magnificence was a dream of horror. It doesn't make sense. But besides the fact, no malicious blood, no... How do you
What
say?
if it's self-defense?
Oh, yeah, no.
Me?
Like, could you use their blood to drink if it's self-defense?
Yeah.
No, that's malicious because there's malice behind it. Malice induced.
There's malice. Okay. What's the other?
If somebody's trying to attack you, they have malicious intent, do they not? Whether you coax them into it or not, or rather, you give them the dagger and say, "Hey, if you don't kill me, I'm gonna kill you." Like, there's a seed of maliciousness in it. That bad seed, you could drink that blood, but it's gonna turn you. It's gonna do something different. And I don't know. And no matter how much water there may be between us, it won't be enough. Because I will come. I will come get you. I will come and find you.
Oh my.
But again, like I said, I'm upstanding of sorts. I have rules, code. There are some nefarious things about me too, but everybody has something evil about them. You know, I'm sure, maybe there's somebody that's been killed by your friend Hard here. I mean, from what I hear at the Whales of the Tavern a couple days ago, I mean, he did some pretty mean, malicious things.
I didn't do nothing.
I know. Behind closed doors, I don't know. Whatever happens at Law's Law stays at Law's Law. I get you. But nevertheless, I mean, if you really want to do this, you got to have no malicious blood, given or calm blood. However you obtain it, that's fine. Whether you pay somebody, whether you just gather it like I do. I gather it like I do because I like to give back. People have given people some good dreams in a shit world. This is that's awesome. That is power, my friend. But no malicious blood. And blood as far and as between as your body can handle. Whether it's 3 weeks, 5 weeks, 2 weeks, you gotta find what is acceptably moral for you. Don't overindulge. And he looks at the flask. I have another one of these. This is how much you need. Fill it up. 8 ounces. All you need. And you'll be good for at least a week. The more skilled people in vampire and the need to face that eager urge to fill your gorge, as they say. They can last sometimes 6, 8 weeks. I've known one great vampire that lasted almost a whole year. I would not recommend that because he was very emaciated at the end of it. It was for science, he said. What a fool. But I know there are limits. Some people could go a whole year. My longest has been 2 months. But my kill count for getting that blood is 0. How many vampire lords can tell you that?
Well, you're the first vampire lord I've met, so
What about in the books?
one, I guess.
Oh, got it. I mean, if you didn't read the books, I understand ANX. Are you book read?
Yes, but I did not read the books.
He looks at you.
You see he's cast his eye up and down. You see doubt a little about that.
You aren't real book read? I would never have thought. A man dressed clad in armor? So righteous? Yet malicious?
Man, that sounds almost offensive.
No, I don't mean it offensive. It's admiration. Like, I no malicious blood. I get that. But also, I have eyes everywhere. I have a... well, rather, I am the eyes everywhere. I see a lot of things. And I don't share people's stories overzealously, and I don't want to share his. But as a follower of Pelor, he is definitely one of those on the branches of borderline Pelorites that I would expect. I wouldn't really expect him to be so close to Pelor as he is with the way he carries himself and how he administers Pelor's conviction. But at the same time, when I sit here and I speak with him, I see that light. I see the gold aura that's exuding for him. Something special. Not many people have that. Hell, Pierce doesn't have that.
He looks back at you, Edmund.
And I have one other thing.
Go on.
If I give you this, if you become a vampire, you must stay or do your best to dissuade any to those of pure spirit.
You want me to not help good people?
Excuse me, sorry. Let me reiterate that as a DM. Sorry, I misstated what I was trying to say. Out of character, what I was trying to say was you want to dissuade any malice towards the good spirits. So, like, if there's an opportunity to, let me give an example. 2 kids in the street. You see a rolling cart coming barreling down the streets. Ill will of anybody living like on the streets at all. They're gonna hit the 2 kids. You want to try to help them get out of that street. You want to try to help them avoid that. Whether you can do it or not is besides the point. It's you want to try to protect what is pure innocence, which in this case would be those of most like lawful good order, like super lawful good, like bigotry good, but at the same time, it's going to be far and in between and pure. So in relations to adults, there's not going to be a lot of adults. You're going to see a lot of children things where you have to be forefront of it, I guess is the best way to say. And even then, it's not something like as he Dosferatu is explaining to you, not something he experiences all the time, because the world you're living in is shit. The children are brought up very shittily. Like if I could say anybody inside the whole Ark campaign, it would be Edwin. That would be the only person so far that you guys have met with that innocence. There have been a couple people that were close, but due to the interactions with the group, or how they inferred interactions with the group, it soiled that innocence. That's why it's very rare that he has to deal with this, because usually it's like he's bounty hunting. Usually it's a bounty hunter for maybe a death or something else, and so maybe it's a kid's family got all wiped out. Well, that has negatively impacted that child and really tarnished their innocence. So that's why he does his bounty hunting. A lot of the things the bounties are coming from are from like negligence or negativity to some degree afflicted upon one another. But when he comes, he makes that final determination whether he follows up or not. Sorry, did it cut out there? I apologize.
No, you're good. Sorry.
No, I heard.
Three simple rules to live by. Now, I mean, you can still do evil and stuff like that. I mean, there's ways around those rules, but I want you to try to adhere to those as best as possible. That is my rule. And if we have some breaches of morally stated contract, well, we'll have different discussions down the line, but I'm really easygoing, and these rules that I've set up has really made it simple. I do standard check-ins with my friends. I mean, we live hundreds of years, so it's far and in between, but like, I ask you, how many people have you killed? Awesome. How many people have you saved? Awesome. Have you saved any, and why? Or killed anybody, and why? What's the reasoning behind those numbers? Very simple three question process. And then we have this fancy royal blood that I bring. I actually play top dollar for it. Well, I don't know why, but the royals love giving their blood. Some sort of healing thing, they say, but hey, more blood from me. If you want this, we can do it. You'll get a transformation. It'll take a 1 to 2 days of kind of excruciating pain. I mean, you can bite your tongue and grit through it. But ultimately, after the transformation, you'll, feel better in ways and have different powers. Like I said, you won't get so poked when you get poked. Kind of laughs.
I'm still interested. That's strange. I didn't think I would be, but I think I'm interested.
He looks over at Hard. He looks at ANX. Are you gonna? Any of you guys gonna try to talk? Like, you're a holy man, and you are a well-traveled person.
Yeah, I don't know this guy. Maybe this is the best choice for him. I don't know. I don't know.
I can't stop people's free will.
Yeah.
Actually, Anax, would you smite me if I did this?
Do know that if you do anything shiesty, yes.
Can you define shiesty, though? Like, I would just be me, just asking people for blood once every 10 days.
Oh, fuck. Are you going to be asking hard for blood now?
I might come up with some deals for you guys. Like, hey, if you do this, I'll cast this spell for you. Like, I'll just be there for you. I do know haste. Does that help you guys at all?
What if I need it in the middle of the day?
I got you. I always have haste.
Can you walk around in the sun with vampires?
I can get back to you on that one, but
We
I
had a
assume it's
battle on an open
Listen,
field in the middle of the
listen,
day. Couldn't
listen,
you be
listen.
there?
I wear really thick robes. It should be okay, right?
He looks at you. I mean, kind of why I'm under the water. I don't have to worry about the sun. I mean, the water hurts too, almost just as much as the sun. But like, tomato. If I'm up there, sun everywhere. Down here, water everywhere. What you gotta do? There's ways around it. Like you can wear a wetsuit. You can, like if you're up in the sun. I mean, I hear they have a ring of darkness where it kind of just permeates you like a cloak of darkness that kind of just captures your body, protects you from the sun away. I mean, you still get a little rash on your hands and stuff, but like generally speaking, you can walk around in the sun. But in relations to does direct sunlight hurt you or will hurt you? Yes. Sadly, yes. Will running water hurt you? Yes. Sadly, yes. So doing this, you're kind of putting yourself in a...
Do I look like I go outside all that often, though? I'm usually reading.
He looks over at Hart. I mean, he is pretty pale, right? Like he's pretty white. I don't mean that in like a negative way. I just mean like you don't get out in the sun much. I'm agreeing with you.
Dang.
Do you really want to do this?
My brain is telling me I should. My heart is also telling me that I should. But then
What did your dick say? That's a weird
That-
question. I'm sorry. That's awkward.
My-
I thought we were going somewhere there. Blood and sex. You said it earlier. My bad.
Wow. It was just the title of a book. You read too far into that. You made this weird. I'm good.
Okay. You're good. You're gonna do this. Let's do this.
No. I don't know if you take orders from someone that just did all of this. I am sorry to have wasted our time. Never mind.
He looks at you. It was a dick joke. I thought I was hit it right on the mark. And it's right at this moment that Jeva comes in with her bird.
I see this thing.
You see this thing, and he's talking to Edmund, and he's talking about him becoming a vampire. Yes.
Do I
And he
actually
says-
hear any of that? Do I hear any of the talking? Because I'm flying in through the window. Do I hear any of that, or
Yes, you came in right at the end when you made like, oh, I thought we were going somewhere with that, make a very awkward dick joke.
okay? Then I won't turn into what I was gonna turn into and do the thing that I was gonna do. Okay. I'll
Well, Edmund, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say Edmund and Hard, you guys do clock Jeva coming in through the window with your passive perception. ANX, you don't.
I will, the bird will fly in, and right before it circles around the room, I jump off as a spider and, drop my wild shape, and I cast, summon elementals. Conjure minor elementals. So essentially just adds damage to whenever I hit, and I'll just look around at everyone and ask what's going on.
What's going on with you? Where you been?
Huh?
Where you been?
Oh, I was going to take a piss, and then I heard a noise, and I thought it might have been the bounty that we were looking for. So I went to go see if I could just take care of it real quick, and I could give you guys the body as a present for you guys to turn in, because I have a lot of debt, so it doesn't make sense for me to take the money. And then I saw another druid, which I haven't seen any other druids down here, go into that shopkeep shop, and I went in, triggered some alarms, some lawkeepers showed up, and Essentially, we knocked each other out of wild shape. I told the shopkeep, I'm like, hey, this guy broke into your shop. I followed him in. I told him I wanted to turn him in for a reward, and as a reward, I got a magic item and the materials I wanted earlier today.
The shop that you wanted to rob just so happened to have a druid in it.
Oh, yeah. You can ask him. Yeah. That's the whole story. The shopkeep can corroborate if you don't believe me, but yeah.
His heartbeat didn't change, if you're wondering.
You quiet. I'm asking my crew what's going on. I don't want to hear anything out of you. I know what you are.
Yeah, shut the hell up.
You don't know who I am.
I know what you are.
Do you?
Everything
do,
good
you know what
here,
I'm capable
guys?
of.
Everything all right? This guy fuck with you in any way?
Oh no, we were just making a transaction.
Shush.
He's trying to suck us.
He came into our house and tried to suck you?
He's trying to jerk fucking
Yeah.
right off. Yeah.
Trying to suck us while we
Hold on.
In a good way or a
everybody
bad
right
way?
here. You see his stature kind of emboldened. He almost grows like 3 to 5 inches.
Mhm.
First off,
Pretty big.
if you ever shush me in my lair,
Your lair, you're in my house. I built this today with my own spell slot.
he looks around at everybody. Is it okay if I give my spiel to him about what I could do?
Sure.
Maybe he could recognize how of a precarious situation he's in. I'm not here to alarm you. I've actually been quite cordial. You can ask them. I even asked multiple times for somebody's blood here. That if I ask again, it's going to be very awkward, and I will not ask again for that blood.
Did he steal your blood, guys?
I originally did, and they woke
still
up
there,
and we had
it's
a
not mine.
conversation.
Wild shape into a
And they were
giant
okay with
constrictor.
it.
I attack.
Oh.
This guy, I'm trying to turn into.
I was
Yeah.
an actor. Yeah, I'm not involved in this.
Okay. He looks at you guys. He's like, I'm not gonna hit you guys. It's gonna be dark in here. You're gonna hear some weird noises. But I'm gonna direct everything at him. If he hits me, I'm trying to be cordial. I really don't want to do any of this. In fact, your friend here wants to be the like a vampire, and we were just talking about that, and I made a dick joke. And then an eagle comes flying in here, and he's carrying a magic item. And he says, "Did you get that from a druid?" Is that what you said? You got it from a. There was another druid? Guys, I think he's telling the truth. He's the one I charmed. I charmed that druid.
Oh.
I told him to stay in there and fuck with that shopkeeper. He was causing some meddlesome issues in the street with rats. So I decided to make him a rat.
15 to hit as a giant constrictor.
Oh fuck! You're actually going through with it.
Yeah. You don't fucking touch my crew while they're sleeping. I don't care what your intentions are. Get the fuck out of my house.
Oh.
You see the constrictor do what type of attack was it? Was it a bite?
Yeah. Very magical bite, but yeah, a bite.
Okay. See the boa constrictor do a magical bite at him. Dosferatu has like turned his back to him, and he's like almost Matrix, just like dodge to the left and then like move to the right. His back is to Jeva as he makes this turn to dodge. He's looking at you guys and he's talking like, I could like this is gonna like if may I please have permission to make this stop? And he's looking at all three of you guys.
You have free will. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like, I'm not trying to do anything here. I'm just letting you know.
You did come in peace technically, so that's why I'm like, zone Jeva for attacking.
I think coming into our house while you guys are sleeping and taking your blood is not coming in peace. Whether he did it peacefully or not, the action itself warrants these actions of me. And then that was just one attack. I do have
Go ahead, do more.
a constrict. So he needs to make a DC 14 save.
I thought that was only if that was a hit.
It's worded kind of weird, so let me read it. The snake makes one bite attack and uses constrict. So that sounds like two separate actions.
So it's just automatic. It's no matter what you automatically hit. It's just a strength throw, like you coiling around them.
Yeah, like
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
could choose to go for the bite second, right? Which I didn't, which I should have. But yeah,
Check the strength saving throw. Ooh.
yeah, 14.
Okay. Well, he has a big boy strength.
Uh-huh.
The stat block is inside the monster manual too, but nevertheless, he succeeds.
Okay. Then nothing happens to him. And I miss my bite. But I regain my temp HP. That's all I got for my turn. That was my bonus and action. So I can't do anything else.
From Hart, are you doing anything? Just watching this go down?
Yeah, they seem pretty about it. I just want to see what happens.
Okay.
He's really not trying to hurt us.
Edmund, are you gonna let this happen?
I'm going over my own mental calculation if I want to become a vampire.
All right. Okay. So he's gonna do two things. I lied. He's gonna do. No, he's gonna do two things.
Just not those two things.
Yeah, two separate, two different. He's first gonna take a legendary action.
Oh, of course he is.
I need you to make a charisma-based saving throw. DC 18.
Oh, I suck at those.
You have a 10% chance of completing this.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I fail.
He cast Beguile.
Ooh.
Beguile essentially is.
Counterspell.
This is a legendary action that you can't be counterspelled.
Aw.
What?
Does it say that in the legendary action that it can't be countered? I'm going to be treating this like freaking Magic the Gathering.
I
This spell cannot be
mean, that's crazy. If
The
it's
vampire can't take this action against until the next turn. The vampire casts command, so essentially it's Beguile. Command, so he does cast the spell command. So are you counterspelling the command?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking action against him now.
I'm taking action to preserve my party. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, okay, yeah, if that's how you want to look at it, that's perfectly fine.
perspective.
So legendary action
Con
use.
con 17. You have to make a statement.
Oh, it's a constant. Oh, my bad. I thought it was just.
No, it's not a guarantee. It's just. God, I fucking.
It's a guarantee for the greatest to ever do it, you know?
So, Jin, you know?
Okay.
I thought it was Edmund.
So you cast counterspell to his Beguile, his legendary action. He did make the save. What was the DC? You said it was 17?
17 con, yeah.
17 Constitution saving throw. Okay. So he did. He got a 22. So the spell goes through. It's just simply grovel. Down with you, puny snake, thinking you have such power here. This everything is my lair. Everywhere you step, the stone you made it out was from the breast of the land that is mine. I came here seeking sustenance. They woke up, and as your friend the bard said, I'm trying to really not do anything here. Now, this is the least harmful thing I could do to prove my dominance over you. He's making an intimidation check. Roll an insight check.
Here, Chris.
15.
With a 15, you feel every fiber in your being, every legendary ancestor's like spirit you have is skin crawling with its hair, just bringing up. And this is all happening just in your mental focus. Your actual body, your snake-like body, you feel your scales kind of cringe up in fear. You feel like this statement they made was almost an understatement to what they could do. Whether it's true or not, you feel it is true. I see your friends here don't like seeing you in this state. Puts them a little bit off. In fact, your friend here, and he kind of just looks at Edmund, really tried his might to make sure you didn't end up in this precarious position. And he slowly walks over towards you. I mean this in the nicest sincerity. You will not win this battle. Takes another step closer. If you want to proceed with the battle, I will let you up. But a form of hostility, I will turn around tenfold. I came in here, peace, prosperity. I've never killed somebody with how I do my things, nor do I plan on doing so. In fact, I was going over my mandates with Mr. Edmund Heel because he wanted to peruse becoming an underling of mine. I don't take too kindly of that. He takes another step closer.
Do you know what I don't take kindly to? Breaking into someone's house, stealing their blood, casting magic on them while they're sleeping, and then wondering why they're getting attacked when their freaking captain comes back, when you could have just knocked on the goddamn door.
I didn't attack them.
Are
He looks
you
at you.
fucking kidding me right now? And then she quails up for her next strike. She's not talking to this guy anymore. She's not listening to him.
Okay. He looks at you. He looks at you. Your friend here just literally said he doesn't take too kindly when people break into the house. Did he just break into the shop? He literally just came here and admitted to it. And it's very awkward silence as he's kind of just looking around. I mean, he could continue to do what he's going to do. But if you guys would be okay, I would ask kindly for you three to step outside. Because this place is going to become very dark. And very scary. And
Or you could just leave. Have you thought of that?
I asked him earlier if I could leave.
Oh,
And
you
then they
didn't
asked
word
me
it
to
that
go
way.
back
Get the
there.
fuck out.
I'm having a conversation with Mr. Edmund here. Would you like us to take the conversation outside?
He can do whatever he wants, but this is my crew and I'll protect it. Get the fuck out.
I wasn't harming them.
You stole their blood and broke into our house and cast magic on them while they were sleeping. I don't want to hear it.
Your friend here is very thick-headed. Wow. Yeah, I don't think you're going to make it long down here. But okay, well...
That's your opinion, man. You gotta think about it from my perspective. From my perspective, this is fucked.
The druid thief with the clock ring?
I don't give a shit what I do to other people. I'd give a shit what happens to my crew. And you fucked with the wrong crew. So we can either handle this however you want to handle it. You have the choice to leave. But if you're going to sit here in the place that I built, I'm going to fuck you up or die trying.
What's going on? So Jeff was a liar?
Hmm?
You did try to steal?
Well, no, technically I did break in. Like, I followed a guy who broke in before me. That's the story that I gave ANX. This is out of
Were you
character.
following a guy that was breaking in if you weren't intending to break in yourself?
He doesn't know that. I
don't
said
think
I
he's
was going for a
criminal,
walk
clearly.
and I heard a noise and thought it was the skinwalker. He don't
Hey,
know
roll,
that.
roll a persuasion check.
He does know that because he's the druid that he charmed to do all this and gave him the clock ring that you are now carrying.
Damn. He got you.
This is for-
So, in relation to it doesn't matter if this or that. He simply asked, well, I did not hurt your people. If you want to be as obtuse of a vision of a person you would like to be, that's 100% within your right.
Oh, obtuse. I'll tell you obtuse. Normally, when people break into other people's houses while they're sleeping, they get killed. That's a very obtuse perspective, because that's most people. So I don't know why that's not clicking through your thick head.
You do see the reason why I didn't really.
I went into that house taking that risk. You walked into this house taking that risk.
He's
so
laughing.
you did break.
Paula.
So you did break in.
He looks
Again,
over, yes, Aaron,
following,
actually did.
oh my god, out of character, Tyler. Following someone who broke in is what I told ANX. So yes, I didn't lie to you.
You just told him that you broke in.
Did I enter a house without the owner's permission? Yeah.
That's breaking in, Chris.
No shit. We're all on the same page here. That's why I'm getting a little annoyed, because it's like we're all saying the same fucking thing.
Tyler cares about this.
I know.
Stop evil doing.
So, however it's unfold, that is what we've been told. Now, nevertheless, you're still on the ground with this command spell going off.
Uh-huh.
He has not done any harm. He has stepped closer to you to the point where he's standing literally right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, it is your turn. He did not make any attacks. He did not cause you any harm. He simply talked, asserted his presence, asserted his dominance, and let you know if you would like to continue, you can. He simply asked if Edmund would like to take the question outside to talk, since your obtuse behavior is what's happening here. So he's okay with leaving. He just wants to make sure that Edmund, if he has questions or would like questions, to have a talk. He's being really formal about everything. And in your current position...
Okay. Well, hang on. Let's take a
Well,
step back here, because I don't think this is crazy behavior, Jeva. Just OOC. This is...
No, you're fine.
Okay, alright.
It's cool. I'm just letting you know the circumstances of where it's at with the beginning of your turn. That is
Yeah,
what has
yeah, okay.
unfolded. He's not doing anything beyond what he stated. No damage, no nothing. If anything, the most thing you feel hurt from is your stomach against the ground, because you're pressed against the ground, because you're
Mhm.
groveling. But nevertheless, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I have action economy.
You are groveling right now. Following the command on its next turn.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything this turn.
Oh yeah, you're correct. Okay, so it's the next turn. So
Okay,
in relations to it, just you can make your save to see if you break out of the command.
sure.
A wisdom saving throw.
And I'll just say to him, oh, well, no. He is more than welcome to leave this house and follow you and talk to you, but you need to leave. Or I will attack.
I do want to let you know, everything here in the head streets is my lair.
We'll
So
be gone in the
technically-
morning. For now, you need to leave. End of story.
Man, you got quite a pair on you for being a woman. I'll definitely take a step outside. Would you like to follow me, Edmund? We would have a casual, clear conversation. No dick jokes embedded.
Yeah, sure. Let's go talk. I'm not trying to bring more drama here. It seems like this is going real bad.
Yeah, I do see that.
Yeah.
However, the conversation ensued. He kind of did break in with the intention to do something and found someone else, and now he has a clock ring. Have fun with that clock ring.
Mm-hmm. Next time, just
No,
knock.
it's
We
a
would
good
have let
ring.
you in and talked to you. You could have just knocked. It's the doing things without asking that is a major problem.
I understand. I mean, doing things and not asking, and we live in a world of take what you want, take what you will, and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
at least
I live
for
for
a
that
vampire
world.
lord.
Yeah, I live for that.
At
I
least-
just
at
don't
least
let
for a
it happen to
vampire
me.
Yeah, I mean, at least as a vampire lord, I didn't like kill your friends. You can ask them. I took just a little bit. Like, I need 2 more ounces. Would you? Can I? Would you be so kind to just give me 2 ounces?
No,
of
get
your
the
blood?
fuck out.
I mean, I'm gladly going to be leaving. I'm asking out of sincerity.
I know enough vampires to not listen to you when you're trying to convince me of something that I've already set my mind on. Please leave.
He looks around. All right. Well, bye, everybody. You have my card hard. If you need to get in contact with me, you can. I'll be here in the head streets. Have fun with that thing that we talked about, Annex, and
Indeed.
yeah. And he kind of just walks outside, and he's just kind of sitting there, standing.
Dev will drop her wild shape and just lean up against the wall and breathe heavily and just fucking hang her head in her hands because she's frustrated with herself for multiple reasons.
Edmund, do you follow her or him out?
I do.
Okay. You guys see Jeva put her hands on her face and in frustration, leaning against the walls, or you said sitting?
Yeah, I'm just sitting fetal.
As Edmund walks out, Edmund, you see that as well. Let's start with people inside the house. Is there any conversation that happens?
What the hell?
Yeah, that was fucking wild. But I'm gonna go back to sitting down and praying because I need a moment of silence to think of what the vampire said.
Art, are you doing anything?
I don't know if he needs a moment of silence. I go back to sleep.
You get inspiration. I'll give you inspiration for tomorrow. So when you wake up, you have inspiration.
Bless.
That gives you almost inspiration for the whole day. Best inspiration ever. Jeva, what are you doing?
I'll look over to my first mate before he sits down for his moment of silence and then falling asleep. And just say, hey, sorry I wasn't here, and then sorry if that put us in danger in any way. I hope you can understand I had my reasons for that. But as the first mate, if you have an issue with that, please let me know.
This to hard. He's first
Yeah.
mate, right?
Yeah. I mean, the conversation's up there so you can overhear it, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna still be in my moment of silence.
you say yeah and then go roll over and go back.
Nah, I'm already rolled over. It's like,
You say that to Hard. You're not sure if he heard or not. But he's already rolled over and asleep? Yeah?
yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we'll go back outside. Edmund, you're sitting there with this vampire lord. Well, this is sorry about the scariness in there. I really don't mean to show that side of me. It's very awkward. I don't like making people do those things. It's demeaning. I'll do it in battle though. That shit's fun. Shit, person can't do anything. It's so nice. I can do it a couple times. It's real nice. But that was just a fraction of my power. Anyway, what I wanted to get back to our original conversation. I know I intrigued you and then I threw you off. I'm not trying to give you topsy-turvy. It's very important to set the harsh precedence of what this undertakes is. You're gonna get a lot of what happens to me, which is, water, fire, blah, blah, blah. But there's some good drawbacks too for you. Like, again, damage and everything. But, like, it's a very heavy thing to make that choice on. And if you want to do it, great. If you want to wait 2 days, Hard has my card. Have him call me. Maybe try to convince him to give me his blood. Sure.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. I do have to think about this. This is a big deal.
Exactly.
Because I don't like giving up control, but it doesn't sound like it's too crazy except for help innocent people and don't drink blood that was gotten through combat, essentially, without asking. So.
No evil intent on that blood. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. Yeah, it's pretty simple. The biggest thing is like the whole helping the innocent thing. It sounds like a lot, but again, in a world that we live in, like, who is innocent these days? And realistically, if they are innocent, well, they're special. But take it to heart. It's a hard decision. And so, like, I want you to think it over. I know there's other people in your order that are professing of this degree. They may not be as developed in vampirism as I am, but they've taken on their fair share, and most of them are rather evil. But that's because they have their own morals and laws, and they don't really have somebody that keeps them in check. And I'm not ruling you. You have free will. There's no forcing you to do this, do that. We need to talk about you being a vampire for doing this, because of the fact you're going to live a lot longer than you normally would. Your actions echo far beyond what they normally would. So, as long as you're not like a zealot of chaos, I guess, it's usually a pretty okay gig, but I've only ever had one person try to become a vampire, and it was very awkward. They trapped me and tried to make me force and bite them. It was really awkward. He gave me blood, and it was fine because I outlived him. It was very awkward. He never got what he wanted. But I don't know why he did that. Anyway, as far as you're the first person that wants to become one willingly, out of the conversation of, I guess, me taking your blood. So that is awkward. But nevertheless, I just want to let you know. Call me if you want to become a vampire.
Sounds like a plan. I will have to let you know.
He begins to walk away. You see him as he's walking away. He just fades and he's gone. He matches the coloration of the smoke and the smog in the air. The mist. He kind of just disappears from sight.
That was actually pretty cool.
Is that what you say?
A little bit, just kind of under my breath, like that was kind of cool.
Chalk that up to a plus in the column.
If I could do that, that's pretty neat. Mysterious stranger, yeah.
And then I'm assuming you go back into the house.
Yes, sir.
Okay. A few moments have passed. conversation, thoughts. The sleeping sighs of Hard. You do walk in, you do see Hard's already passed out. Jeva's having a how do you say, a understanding or trying to play through events and figure things out. Is there anything specific, like sort of emotion you're on display right now, Jeva?
A little bit of annoyance on that saving throw on my end for failing it, because the dice hates me. So she feels a little bit of humility, but not much. She still feels like that person got off a little easy, but she did not want to put her crew in a position that could cause them harm, especially this late in the day when they've already been doing stuff and are tired. Frustration with this place in general, because this is the second time that she has been having her foot down about something, and everyone around her except her crew is like, oh, that doesn't make sense. And it's like, well, right, but that's fucking insane. So she's sitting here going, I really fucking hate this place. I hate the people that are in it. And she's very happy that she has the spell components that she has now. And she did it in a way that won't hopefully upset her crew. But now she can use it to hopefully start taking down this place one piece at a time to get her crew out of here. And most of all, get herself out of here for her own sanity. That's about it.
Okay. That wasn't really an emotion, but a whole thought thread, which is what I like. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Anax, what's going through your head? Or
Thinking
do you
about-
want to have a conversation?
No, I was thinking about what the vampire said about Church Palor possibly being compromised with evil. And trying to see if I can like connect dots back in my recollection and see if like if I did see something suspicious but I just waved it off, but now this new information could give clarity to certain stuff, you know?
Yeah. Alright, so are you guys gonna rest?
God, I hope so.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys take a long rest.
Oh.
Excuse me. You guys take a long rest. You begin to wake up. As you wake up after the long rest, you'll find out what happens next time in Dragon Ball Z.
Thank God, because I need pyramid spells.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
This game.
Jeez.
It's got obliterated.